Hello everyone, I'm Gary from Yuanxin. Today I would like to introduce to you our IPX1-IPX6K waterproof test chamber. The main function of this equipment is to test whether the waterproof level of the product here meets the standard. This equipment can make 8 waterproof level tests from IPX1 to IPX6K, including IPX1, IPX2, IPX3, IPX4, IPX5, IPX6, IPX4K, and IPX6K. Okay, let's take a look at the structure of this equipment first. This equipment is a box-type structure and consists of 3 parts. On the right side of the equipment is the control box, where the parameters are set to the touch screen. The middle part of the equipment is a sample testing area. Since the inner box is large, the door is a double door structure. On the left side of the equipment is a water gas tube, which is designed for IPX5-6 water spray testing. We will introduce it one by one later. Okay, let's look at the controls. Because the chassis is relatively large, our control part is different from other machines and is a separate cabinet. Water lines and electrical circuits are installed in a cabinet. We use a 7-inch touchscreen and all programs are designed by ourselves. The content of the interface can be changed according to the user's testing requirements, including language. For this machine, we sent it to Turkey, so we add the Turkish language. Then, this is our setup procedure. Okay, so there are 2 buttons down here. There are the power button and the emergency stop button. Here is a USB interface through which users can export test data. Here is the pressure gauge, can display the current water supply pressure. Now, let's take a look at the back. Behind the control box is a power switch. After connecting the power cord, you need to turn this on to start the equipment. The bottom of the control box is the interface for water source, power supply, air source, as well as the drainage port and exhaust port. And then this blue one is the filter. This filter element is replaceable. This is our control box part. Okay, next, let's look at the middle test area. In the middle of the equipment is a double-door structure. It can effectively ensure sealing and prevent water from seeping out. On each door, there is a viewing window. Users can clearly see the internal testing conditions at a close range. You can place your camera here if you want to record a test video. Okay, let's open the door and take a look inside. The middle area is a turntable. It consists of upper and lower parts. The above turntable is removable and the size of the turntable can be changed. We can provide different testing solutions for different samples. The load-bearing capacity of the turntable above can reach 50 kilograms. The lower turntable is fixed and cannot be replaced. The diameter of the lower turntable is 1 meter. We drilled holes and grooved the turntable. The holes are M6 in size and type. The standard load-bearing capacity of this bottom turntable is also 50 kilograms. But if the customer has additional requirements, we can increase the load-bearing capacity to 100 kilograms or 200 kilograms. For the turntable part, we use 304 stainless steel. Okay, let's look at this. This is the swing tube used for IPX3 to 4 testing. This machine is equipped with 4 swing tubes of different sizes: R200, R400, R600, R800. For samples of different sizes, different swing tubes are selected for testing. The general motor of the swing tube is a servo motor, so it can swing smoothly without jamming. Okay, next, let's look at the top. The top is the drip test area for IPX1 to IPX2. Nearly 2,000 nozzles with apertures of 0.4 mm are installed on it. Considering safety, we installed a protective cover under the nozzle. This is fixed on the cross beam through two sets of screws, and the load bearing capacity of the cross beam can reach 200 kilograms. Therefore, safety is guaranteed, and there is no need to worry about the deformation or slippage. Okay, next, let's look at the right side of the inner box. A waterproof light is installed inside to provide a bright installation and testing environment. Here is the sample power socket. It can meet the user needs for sample power on testing. Under the socket is a water storage tank with a capacity of nearly 100 liters. This is the water storage area for the entire equipment. Okay, let's take a look at the left side of the inner box. Here is a rectangular opening that allows water to be sprayed directly into the inner box. Then look below. Here we made a small hole with a diameter of 50 millimeters. If the user needs to connect an external power supply with different voltages for testing, it can be connected to the outside through here. This is a soft rubber stopper that prevents the water from leaking out. The internal inner box is made up of 8 cabinet shells, all of which are fixed with screws, so installation is not difficult. Also, a small detail here, we installed a sensor on the top of the equipment. The test can only be started when the door is closed. Okay, let's move on to the last part, the water galley tube. This is the longest part of the equipment. The reason for this is to meet the IPX5 or IPX6 water spray distance, because the standard stipulates that the distance between the spray nozzle and the sample must be greater than 2.5 meters. The function of this part is to ensure that the spray water doesn't flow out and allows the spray water to quickly flow back to the inner box. On the far left, two nozzles are installed. The apertures are 6.3 millimeters and 12.5 millimeters. And there is a motor installed here that can automatically control the water spray direction of the nozzle. It's very convenient to adjust the water spray head and adapt to different samples for testing. We see that because the internal equipment is relatively large, and considering factors such as transportation and customer size, is made into an assembled mechanism. Moreover, this equipment can only be assembled on site, and there are no cutters at the bottom, making it inconvenient to move. So, before installation, be sure to choose a flat location. Of course, we have used detailed assembly videos for user reference. Finally, let me summarize. This equipment has many advantages. It can comprehensively test many different levels, and its specifications are relatively large, so the testing rate is very large. Moreover, it has a box-type structure and can be exposed to rain repeatedly, so it can save a lot of water resources. Therefore, it's very suitable for companies with many products and many testing tasks. But on the other hand, due to the large oversize of the equipment, the user is required to have certain assembly capabilities. It's still recommended that you choose according to the situation of your own company. Okay, that's all for today, and I will update more reviews soon. Thank you. If you are interested in our equipment, please leave a message in the comment area, or you can also contact us.